Morning, everyone. Welcome. So I'm Gert Aerts. I'm the director, and I'll just say have a few slides to welcome you to this to ECT Star. So many of you are familiar with ECT Star, of course, but for those who are not, ECT Star was established in 1993, so quite some time ago. It's a member of the ESF Expert Committee, so NUPEC. And it has three main activities. First, of course, to do research, to be at the front line of research in theoretical nuclear physics, and then to promote contacts between theory and experiment, and also with related areas of research. And I'll say a little bit about the areas later. And then finally, to train young researchers, say via the doctoral training program and the talent schools we organize. These are the activities from this year. It's a bit small, but the poster is also on the website. Of course, all activities are online, but at the end of September, we'll start the first hybrid meeting. So we've installed cameras in the lecture hall, so people can hopefully keep track what's going on when they're attending via Zoom. So that's quite exciting to see how that will go. And then concerning the training program, this year we had two programs: talent school on machine learning, applied to nuclear physics, and a doctoral training program on high energy and nuclear physics in quantum technology. And so these programs run yearly. So if you have students, it's particularly aimed at PhD students, not much above that. So if you have PhD students, keep an eye on the programs that will be delivered next year. It's a really nice experience. And of course, hopefully next year we can run these programs in person again. Also, we have a visitor program, so this is for people who want to visit for some time. This is currently on hold because it's a bit quiet, but once we get going, this will resume as well. Okay, we have a Twitter account, so if you have Twitter, please follow us. We only joined, well, by now it's a few months ago, April 2021. A few things about related areas. This is very broad, so it's things quite related to nuclear physics, say astrophysics, cosmology, particle physics, but also condensed matter physics, atomic gases, quantum technology and quantum computing. And of course, there is a lot of activity at the moment going on in quantum technology and machine learning. And this is of interest also to nuclear physicists for a number of reasons. But for instance, there's activities to solve the quantum many-body problem using quantum technologies or strongly coupled systems, and also data generation, data analysis has a lot of input for machine learning these days. So I'm just flagging this as an opportunity for the theoretical nuclear physics community to be kind of follow what's going on in these areas. The scientific board is responsible for determines the scientific program for every year. Membership of the scientific board is for 3 years. This is the current makeup. Marcella Grasso is the chair, and here are the other members. And the membership is following the principle of bottom-up organization. Membership is suggested by the ECT Star associates, and everyone who joins in an activity like a workshop like this one becomes an associate and then receives emails about the activities and can also suggest membership of the board. Of course, there's also a local research group. So this is a list of the senior or permanent researchers on the left and the postdocs on the right. It's quite a broad group. So there's activities in nuclear physics, but also in computational physics and many-body physics. And just to highlight that one of our postdocs recently won the fellowship at Jefferson Lab to spend 6 months at Jefferson Lab in the Electron Ion Collider Center. And he was one of the 3 postdocs who won this award. The other 2 are based in the US. So we're obviously very proud of Francesco to have obtained this fellowship. Funding, a few words about funding. So ECT Star is part of the Bruno Kessler Foundation and gets a lot of support from them. And then there is institutional support from the funding agencies and also support from Horizon 2020, the EU, and some individual projects. And so here's an overview of all the funders. So a lot of funding comes simply via the national agencies. So if you are in France, CNRS, the CEA, or in Italy, INFN, since Marcel is in Spain, Spain does not contribute at the moment. So, you know, make sure that Spain starts contributing. And then there is funding via European projects such as MSAR and Strong 2020, and some additional contributions coming in from Germany as well. This workshop is supported by Strong 2020. And so please acknowledge in any activity that comes out of this workshop this support. So Susan will email this sentence to the organizers to share. It's very important that we keep track of the activities in view of the reporting to the EU. And that's it really. So for those of you who haven't been to ECT Star, this is where the villa is, where the coffee breaks are down here. And hopefully in the future we'll meet again in person. But for now, please enjoy the meeting.